This is an audio reading of Luke chapter 15, verses 11 through 24, a story of forgiveness, August 13th, 2023. Verse 11, and he said, a certain man had two sons. Verse 12, and the younger of them said to his father, Father, give me the portion of goods that falleth to me. And he divided unto them his living. Verse 13, and not many days after the younger son gathered all together and took his journey into a far country, and there wasted his substance with riotous living. Verse 14, after he had spent everything, there was a severe famine in that whole country, and he began to be in need. Verse 15, so he went and hired himself out to a citizen of that country, who sent him to his fields to feed pigs. Verse 16, he longed to fill his stomach with the pods that the pigs were eating, but no one gave him anything. Verse 17, when he came to his senses, he said, how many of my father's hired servants have food to spare, and here I am starving to death? Verse 18, I will set out and go back to my father and say to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. Verse 19, I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants. Verse 20, so he got up and went to his father. But while he was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion for him. He ran to his son, threw his arms around him, and kissed him. Verse 21, the son said to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Verse 22, but the father said to his servants, quick, bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Verse 23, bring the fatted calf and kill it. Let's have a feast and celebrate. Verse 24, for this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found. So they began to celebrate. Thank you so much for listening. Join me soon for the next audio reading of the Sunday School lesson. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment.